Hello again, SLS1101 students. This video is designed to walk you through each of your module quizzes for your student success class. There is only one video for all of the quizzes, so if you have already watched this video, there is no need to do so again. But let's go ahead and begin with your schedule of activities. You'll notice that every module, through modules 1 all the way through 4, end with a quiz related to that module content. Module 5 does not have a quiz because Module 5 is replaced with the Career Capstone Project, our major assignment of the semester. Before I get too far ahead of myself, one important reminder. If you are taking this class online, only online students, then Module 2 quiz must be taken at a IRSC or another college's academic assessment center. You have to go in person to complete that quiz. It's how you confirm your identity for the online class only. For face-to-face students, you'll take Module 2 quiz like you would any other quiz. Be sure to check for your due dates to be sure you are completing these quizzes when they are set to be submitted. So there'll be a quiz at the end of each module. So beginning with Module 1, there's 2 assignments, and then the third assignment is a quiz. So let's have a look and go into Module 1. One side note about the quiz is what the quiz is assessing is all of your understanding of the study activity. So you wouldn't want to begin a quiz without having completed the study activities first, and it's probably even a good idea to go back and review the study activities while you're completing the quiz to make sure you're getting the accurate answers there. So roughly once you see your quiz, they're mostly 10 questions in length. Roughly half of those questions are going to come from your textbook reading. So be sure to be familiar with the content on the textbook. So roughly half comes from the textbook reading, whereas the other half comes from having watched the module videos on the study activities. So make sure you have watched the videos throughout the module. You'll also have some quizzes throughout some of your modules. These won't be assessed on your quiz, but you use those results in other ways. So watch the videos, take notes, and be sure to have done so before you begin your quiz. So let's go ahead and have a look at what the quizzes are going to entail. Currently, we're in the study activities, so let's back it up one. Scroll down to assessments now. Again, we mentioned that every module has 2 assignments and then the quiz. So here's our Module 1 quiz. Let's have a look. You're going to open it up. It says that this test can be saved and resumed later, meaning that with the exception of students taking the test at the assessment center for Module 2, you can open the test, answer the questions you know, pause the test, and come back and answer the other ones later. So don't accept less than 100% on your quizzes. The very last question for every quiz is going to ask you to give a reflection or a summary of what the most meaningful topics of the module were to you. It's worth the most points on the quiz. That question's worth 10 points, and it's going to ask you to summarize in 1 to 2 paragraphs the important topics from the module. So use your notes, use evidence from the study activities. The idea behind this question is your instructors want to know, are you taking away all of the important information from the module that you should have gotten throughout your time there together? So show your instructors what you know, give it 1 to 2 paragraphs, and make it personal and meaningful for you, and cite different study activities, different parts throughout the lecture, or different parts of your textbook where needed, so your instructors know that you're doing the work along the way. So that's the Module 1 quiz. Other quizzes will kind of follow suit. Through Module 2, be sure to have reviewed the study activities. There's fewer study activities for Module 2. Open up the assessments, and at the very bottom will be your Module 2 quiz. This one has the IRSC Assessment Center information for our online students. So be sure if you're taking the class online, you know to take that one at the Assessment Center. Module 3 and 4 are similar. Let's have a look at Module 4. We'll scroll down. Be sure to take the study activities, of course. Open up the assessments, scroll all the way down, and your quiz will be there waiting for you. So be familiar with the quizzes. One side note before we finish up here, Module 1 only has 1 chapter associated with it. Same for Module 2, but once you get past Module 2, the chapters become greater in number. So Module 3 has 3 chapters, Module 4 has 2, and Module 5 has 2, but of course there's no quiz associated with Module 5. That will all be evident into your career presentation. So take your first quiz. If you have any questions, reach out to your instructor. Be sure to complete the study activities, and I'm sure you'll do fine. Give some thought to that last question on the quiz, and make sure you check your spelling and your punctuation before submitting that in. Otherwise, good luck on those quizzes. If you have questions, be sure to ask. Thanks for watching.